Hello, welcome to Dungeon Rolls Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today we're reviewing the Red Hood comic book for Batman month, Red Hood Lost Days, which is a prequel which came out in 2010, 2011. This trade collects 6 issues. It's 14 US, 17 Canadian, if you can find this edition. Later prints of this will probably be more expensive. This is written by Judd Winick, with art by, if I remember correctly, Pablo, Raimondi, and Jeremy Haun, right? And you got Billy Tucci, who does the cover art, which the covers are good. I'm not a fan of the interior art. It just comes off like somebody is sketching like photos and shit. Yeah. So obviously this is the prequel to Judd Winick's Batman Under the Red Hood, right? Which this follows the resurrection of Jason Todd and his training to be an assassin by Talia al Ghul and her teachers, which, you know, a lot of the teachers are scumbags, and Jason pretty much kills them. Right? Yeah. And you find out. Here's the thing. This book is very different from the movie. Where in the movie they say that that Jason Todd was resurrected by the Lazarus pits. Apparently, he dug himself out of his grave and was picked up by Talia al Ghul. Batman has a small cameo. So does Robin. Yeah. And yeah, he dug himself out of the grave, and then he was picked up by Ra's al Ghul, and they're trying to figure out why how he was able to be brought back to life, right? And he's like a deaf mute for a while, and then Talia decides to bring him to the pit, and then he's back to normal, right? And he was not too happy when he found out. Well, they keep the fact that he's alive a secret, and when he finds out Batman did not kill Joker, he comes up with a plan to kill Batman, and chickens out last minute, right? He plants a bomb under the Batmobile right next to the fuel line and waits hours for Batman to show up, sets up this fake arms deal, and chickens out and decides to come up with a more elaborate plan later, and he also has a confrontation with Joker and gets to a point where he's about to kill Joker, and then changes his mind. Right? Yeah, so, spoiler alert, which obviously he didn't kill Batman or Joker, because obviously this is the prequel to Under the Red Hood, where they're both alive. So, my thoughts on this book was, I thought the story was good, but overall, the art was not to my liking, and I thought the book was a little too dark, because he finds out one of his teachers is into child trafficking, right? And it's like, dude, I thought that was little dark for a Batman book. I know Batman's supposed to be dark, but child trafficking, what the fuck, man? That was a little too dark for a Batman book, right? Yeah. And he even finds out that his one of his surveillance, the guy who's teaching him surveillance, it was pervert, if you know, a special kind of pervert, which, not a little dark, right? Especially since a lot of people think Batman is kind of a creep himself, with the fact that he dresses up kids, and he adopts boys and dresses them up as and tights and stuff. Look at this early Where is it? Man. Whatever. Right? You've seen the early Robin costumes, right? Yeah. So I feel like we shouldn't be like uh, pointing looking glass on stuff like that in a Batman book, right? It's a little too dark, right? Especially since I think this is like rated T for teen, so like having dark subject matter like that in like a T for teen book, in my opinion, was not necessary, right? But overall, I thought there was decent action. Decent action, dialogue was good, and but the book is entirely like a jerk off session for Batman Under the Red Hood. So if like it's like fluff material. It doesn't really need to exist, right? But I guess if you're like someone who enjoys details and wants to know, was Jason Todd taught all that taught how to use like small arms, surveillance techniques, how to be a sniper, how to fly a helicopter. Yes, he was taught by people in this book. So which we pretty much figured out that, but they point it out for you in this book. So overall, I thought for what it is, it's not too bad. Maybe check it out if you're a Jason Todd fan. I'm giving it like a 6.5 out of 10. There is some decent action in this book, but I kind of find it kind of weird. He has a chance to kill Joker, and he doesn't kill Joker when he's killed people in this book for less, right? He even like turned on a group of mercenaries that he was working with, right? Yeah. Oh, well, that's the end of this review. My next review is going to be Batman Forever, the Joe Schumacher movie starring Val Kilmer and Chris O'Donnell. And then after that, we're going to review Batman Zero Hour. And my Batman Forever review that I already did, I said we were going to review Batman Earth 1 back there. I'm like two reviews ahead, so I kind of want to use that time to finish the big books first, right? Then we'll do the shorter books later. And this is a thick book, by the way, so I need that extra time. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't go to the comic book store this week. I'm probably even not going to go to the comic book store this week because like the one book I was interested in. Apparently, according to the website, got sold. But I did pick up a book today at the dollar store because I was waiting on a pizza, so I decided to stop by the dollar store see if they have any books, and they had Aquaman New 52 Volume 2, the others, and I have Volume 1 already. So I got this for like $4, so decent, Cool. So that's a good deal, right? So yeah. So I'm probably going to review Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Aquaman New 52 at some point, right? Which seems to be the best, like, Aquaman run, right? Also, I was digging through storage, I found my copy of Justice League. The Joss Whedon cut, or original. Don't have the Zack Snyder cut yet, but I'm going to pick it up at some point. And I also got Justice League, Gods and Monsters, which has that's an alternate reality where Kirk Langdon, Man-Bat, becomes Batman, and what's his name, General Zod's son becomes Superman, and I don't know who this chick is. She's like a new god or something. She becomes Wonder Woman, right? So I might review this for Batman month, but I'm definitely going to review this because of Batfleck, right? So, yeah, that's it for this review, guys. It was a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, see you next time.